February 7th. We got several NBA games for today. Quick recap of Taco Tuesday. Luckily, all three tacos hit. All my props hit except one, which ruined my Taco 2 slip. Luckily for Taco 1, I did flex it. But Ayo Dosombe was the only one that I did not hit. Taco 3 came out perfect. I hit a 3 of 3. First video was 3 of 4. I did put a goblin in there. But unfortunately, Ayo Dosumbe ruined my Taco 2 slip, which I did a 3 power. But overall, decent day. Hopefully we can do better today. I do have my 2-man day 2 of the Latter Day Challenge. I did post it on Instagram and Twitter. But the 2 that I picked was James Harden's rebounds at 4.5. And I paired it up with Daniel Gafford. And I took his points. I like the push equity at 10. I think he's going to have well over 10. But that is my top 2 for day 2 of the Latter Day Challenge. And those are the 2 I'll be going with for day 2. Let's head on over to our 5-man, which we got Jonathan Kuminga. And for him, I'm going to be taking his PRA at 29.5. His fantasy score is not posted yet. This PRA was actually at 28.5 last night. I still like it under 30 still to go over. 29.5 is still good. If it gets to 30, it's still good. If it goes over 30.5, you might want to take his points instead. But I'll be taking his PRA over despite the bump. Next up I'm going with is Brandon Miller, another PRA that I'm going with, 29.5. His fantasy score is not posted yet, but I like his PRA to go over. Against Toronto, he can get that on points alone if he does have a good shooting night. I believe last game he had 35 points. So 29.5, that's good value. Third leg I'm going with is Daniel Gafford. And for him, he got multiple props that I like. Obviously, my primary was his points. Rebounds and his PRA are also good. And his offensive rebounds at 2.5. I did take this on a other slip that I made. But for this, I'll be taking his fantasy score at 26.5. I think he's going to have somewhere in the mid-30s against Cleveland. But for Daniel Gafford, you can't go wrong with any of his props. My fourth leg will be Paul George. And I'm going to be taking his rebounds and assists. This is probably the lowest I've ever seen it at 7.5. Usually he's at 9.5. That's usually his line. But at 7.5, I think he's going to go over the Pelicans. I think he's going to have more rebounds than usual. His points and rebounds is another also good prop. But I'll be taking his rebounds and assists at 7.5. I think this is going to get bumped to 8, closer to game time. And my last prop I'm going to be taking is Jacob. And I'm going to be taking his points and rebounds at an even 20. Obviously, he can get a double-double on points and rebounds alone. He's been averaging about 13 to 15 points a game. Rebounds, usually he's double digits. But at 20, I like the push equity going against Charlotte. I think Toronto should get plenty of rebounds for Jacob. And that completes my 5-man for this slip. I got Jonathan Kuminga and Brandon Miller over PRA. Daniel Gafford over fantasy score or any other prop. For him is good as well. Paul George over rebounds and assists. And Jacob over points and rebounds. You can also just take his points at 10.5 if you wish. Or you can just add the 2-man from the day 2 of the Latter Day Challenge, where those are the 7 props, my 7 top props for today. Good luck. You can mix and match. You don't have to tell the exact same slip. Just pick your favorite. Do your own research. If you need help, Daily Grind Fantasy is a great time saver. Gives you great odds and compares other sportsbooks lines. But these are the 5 I'll be going with for today. So good luck. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.